Hi. My name is Joker and I lived in Christiania for 23 years or something. I'm a musician, I write songs, but then I live here. I don't like winter. It's cold and it's snowing and you have to keep warm, and go shopping is kind of an expedition. My wife was driving to work on her bicycle this morning and it's awful, but it's also awful for other people. I don't like winter, but I like winter time in Christiania because it's a little more private, a little less tourists and a little less fuss. It's a little more cozy. We are not that dependent on tourists. It's not it's not all about money. I had a funny experience when I was young. I was selling hash in Pusher Street and I had big wads of money, you know, I had loads of money, and I thought I must be an important person because I have all this money. And nobody gave a flying beep about my money because, I mean, money, it's not status in Christiania. It's more status to write songs or build houses or make babies. I mean, that's where the status are. So we don't like tourists because we want their money. We like tourists because we like visitors. If you want to take drugs or sell drugs in Christiania, you have to do cannabis. You have to smoke hash or sell hash because we don't like hard drugs. Hard drugs are really just killing people. Hash is not killing people. To forbid the cannabis plant is like, you know, supporting organized crime. And that is, I mean, I like hash, but I don't really like organized crime. We don't like guns. Okay, we don't like bikers' colors. We don't like these gang symbols. We don't like private cars. Besides, you know, it's something with bombs and firearms. We don't really like ideologies, you know, they just start wars and stuff like that. We really hate wars. We don't really agree on anything. We are just as different as other people. But we belong to this community. We love and respect each other, and we are like a tribe. We have like an objective for Christiania where everybody is supposed to be free until they take away somebody else's freedom. So you can basically do whatever you like here. But you have to take the responsibility. There will be no cop saying walk on the pavement and don't walk on the street, and there will, I mean, you have to think about, you know, thinking about other people, thinking about not hurt them or cross them, or you have to be a nice person. We was forced by the state of Denmark to buy the property out here, and we are still negotiating the terms. I mean, the state of Denmark actually offered us a pretty sweet deal if we are only talking about houses and land, but they don't really understand the community of Christiania. So we are struggling to apply this new financial model on real people. Outside, I think real people have to adjust to the money here, the money have to adjust to the people. We have been here for 40 years, and for 40 years we was kind of a squad, and now we made an agreement with the state, and we go into a future we don't really know. And maybe Christiania will end or get too commercial, or I don't know, it belongs to the future, but then people will dream about freedom another place. Maybe we will not be the frontier of freedom forever, but people will go on, want to be free. It's in the nature of human beings. We don't like to be slaves. People will always dream about freedom. And I think that's what Christiania is about. I think winter is just as bad as in Christiania as any other places. Nobody likes cold feet or I mean, it's wonderful when the spring comes, you know.